Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wedge Kyes Stadium for tonight's game between the battling Baker Buffaloes and the Lions from Lafayette High School. Of course, the Baker Buffaloes enter tonight's contest 2-0 after a brilliant victory last week against Thibodeau High School, formerly ranked number 4. Reading your paper this week, you'll see that the Baker Buffaloes, by way of that victory in their 2-0 season, have moved up to number 8 in the Louisiana High School Athletic Association rating. The Lafayette Lions come in here 0-1, having lost last week to Sulphur High School. We expect a wonderful game tonight. Getting ready to join me here in the booth is my old friend Sid Gotro, who's been working his way up through the crowd here, but we'll be joining you for the kickoff in just a moment. Right now you'll see at the midfield, the flip, the Lafayette Lions have won the toss and have deferred to the second half, and the Baker Buffaloes will be receiving and defending the goal to the east. We'll be returning just a moment with the kickoff.
All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. For the third game of the regular season for the Baker Buffaloes here at Wedge Kyes Stadium, between the Baker Buffaloes hosting the Lafayette Lions tonight here at Wedge Kyes Stadium. Glad to have you with us again this week, and we're looking forward to some more exciting football. I'm Greg Allen along with Sid Gotro, Jay Brown, our statistician, to bring you tonight's football. Sid?
Greg, before I get started with tonight's contest, the first thing I want to do is very sincerely apologize to a young man last week. You know, the winning touchdown on that touchdown pass that won the ball game, I saw that big zero, and it was not number 80, Sammy Williams, but it was number 30, Chris Beverly, who is having an outstanding year as a Baker Buffalo, and I want to apologize to that young man. We just thought, I thought that it was Sammy Williams. We just assumed it was Sammy Williams. And, of course, it was not Sammy. Sammy's an outstanding football player here, but it was not Sammy. It was another outstanding football player, Chris Beverly, who scored the winning touchdown. And as you already know, and the fans already know, Chris Beverly was voted High School Athlete of the Week this past week for his efforts in the Thibodeau contest. And just having an outstanding year for the Buffaloes.
There's the young man right there on your screen, number 30.
We wish him well for the remainder of this season, but
Lined up at tailback, number 30, Chris Beverly.
Beverly takes a handoff nowhere, actually loses about 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, Sid, you remember immediately after the game, even while we were still broadcasting, we were still a bit confused as to who it was, because we didn't have the replay capabilities to see that. And we did apologize that time if we called the wrong name, but you're exactly right. We found out shortly at the end of the game that it was Chris Beverly, and but we all felt real bad about that. We need to give him a man his due. So tonight we'll kind of give him extra highlight if we can to make up for that. That was a fine play, a fine effort by that young man that won the ball game.
Well, the way he's been playing, he'll definitely be on the highlights. Bootleg, he's airing it out.
Got a flag.
Got a flag.
He didn't make contact. I think it was incidental, but there's still contact. And I don't know if he could have got to the football or not, but they did slow him up, tripped him a little bit.
Pass intended for number 35, McNeely. The flag has been thrown. The pass was a little long, but there wasn't, as you say, a lot of contact, a lot of bumping and shoving going on. It is against Lafayette.
Lafayette defender was looking at the football the same as the offensive receiver, and then he walked up on top of the receiver. So it was definitely a pass interference. But that's only a 15-yard penalty, but it's an automatic first down.
Well, that's going to bring the ball out to the Baker 39-yard line. Will Baker take over first and 10 there? This Baker took the opening kickoff tonight's contest. They are defending the east goal. Lafayette, of course, kicking off and defending the west goal. Absolutely beautiful night for football. I tell you, this has been the prettiest day. Flags flying all over. Sewell keeps the ball, picks up about 5 yards, close to 6 yards, but there are flags. Illegal procedure. That's what I figured. I don't know how the defense makes illegal procedure.
Yeah, he corrected himself.
Illegal procedure against the Buffaloes is going to nullify that 5-yard pickup by Sewell. But it's absolutely gorgeous day. I think the good Lord bless us with the prettiest day of the year so far today.
Well, yesterday, it started pretty yesterday. It was nice and cool, and a little bit prettier today. That heat's gone. that heat that caused those cramps and everything.
Well, game time temperature was 80 degrees here at Wedge Kyes Stadium. Expected to get down near 68, 67 degrees before the contest is over with tonight.
Illegal procedure against the Baker Buffaloes. And the officials compliment the television crew tonight. He's facing us to give us the signal, see it, so that'd be great.
That's first and 15.
Beverly. Look at that young man go. Look at him go.
Beverly running hard all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Chris Beverly, number 30, that young man that made that fine run to win that ball game last week. Break loose on a fine run. How much? 34 yards. 34-yard run. 34-yard scamper around the left end by Chris Beverly.
Well executed play. Chris Beverly doing an outstanding job. You know, one thing that's impressed me with Chris Beverly this year, and John and I were talking about it earlier, is the fact that Chris, when he anticipates contact, when he anticipates getting hit, he doesn't stop, he doesn't flinch, he just lays his shoulder down and keeps grinding.
Grabbed him another 5, maybe 6, 7 yards. We don't have to intentionally try to highlight him to make up for last week. He's gonna highlight himself. Man, you ain't gonna be able to keep talking about that young man.
Pick up a 4 is gonna bring 2nd and 6. Gerald Sewell, number 13, the quarterback for the Buffaloes. Edwards. Number 33, Edwards, the ball carrier. Gerald Edwards.
Looks like it might be enough up first, dude. I'm getting close to it, depending on where they spot it. Maybe a yard short. Yeah, gonna bring up 3rd down. Not quite a yard.
3rd, like you say, less than a yard for the Buffaloes. At fullback is number 33, Gerald Edwards. The tailback's number 30, Chris Beverly. Tight end in the ballgame right now is number 82, Darren Berninger. Hand off to number 33. We got flags flying. Number 33, Edwards was the ball carrier. Picked up enough for a first down, but as I say, got flags flying all over the place. Buffaloes are backing up already. So.
Holding against the Buffalo. But instead of 3rd and a half of a yard, then Buffalo shoots itself in the foot here, and it's going to be 3rd and with that extra 5 yards, it'll be 3rd and about 6, 12, maybe 10 yards down. 3rd and about 11.
3rd down and 11. The ball is about to bait the Lafayette 32-yard line.
Well, they're not in a position on the field where they'd even consider it punting, I don't believe. I'm not coaching, but you'd almost think they have 2 downs to go that 11 yards.
Number 24, Ivy McCray, split to the far side of the field. Sewell looks like he's going to keep the ball. Running hard. Be awful close to the first down. I think he picked up the penalty yardage. Should bring up 4th and 1. 4th and 1. I'm sure the Buffaloes will go for it. Trying to set the rest of that offense for you. At center is number 63, Shane Bolton. The guards, of course, are number 65, Ronnie Reese. Number 64, Darrell Jackson. Number 78's in there at the guard position right now, Andre Davis. Number 77, Ken Hilton, a tackle. Handoff's number 30, Beverly, but I'm not sure he made it. Be awful close. Other tackle position for the Buffaloes on offense, number 76, Kendrick Burns. Do you have timeout for a measurement? They held them. Lafayette held them on 4th and 1. Handoff was to number 30, Chris Beverly. But Chris came up short. A fine effort by the Lafayette defense, and they turned Baker back to take over for their first possession of tonight's contest. 1st and 10. Sammy Williams coming up from a safety spot. Ball carrier picks up about 5 yards on the play. Well, let's call it 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. Defense for the Buffaloes. Defensive ends number 84, Larry Clark, number 82, Darren Berninger. Tackle made by number 78, Andre Davis, in at one tackle position for the Buffaloes. At the other tackle will be number, well, I have to wait to see. I don't want to guess. Nose guards number 71, Brian Keltner. The other tackle, number 77, Ken Hilton. At linebacker, you have number 42, Paul Gotro. Number 64, Darrell Jackson. Corners are number 32, Wayne Spears. Number 14, Mike McClary. Tackle made by number 80, Sammy Williams, playing a safety position, along with number 22 at the other safety is John Brown for the Buffaloes. But that was not until after the ball carrier picked up a first down on that pass play, brings the ball out to the Lafayette 42-yard line, where Lafayette have the first and 10. They're on 42. Got a substitution going in, number 87, Lindell Wade, replacing number 84, Larry Clark.
Nobody touched it.
I tell you what, that was a good reverse play because I was watching the fake man, and so was half of the Baker defense pursuing him, and Darren Berninger and Mike McClary over there picking him up.
They had pursuit on him, but he was still going to get a yard or two by the time they got to him. It looked like that.
He just coughed the ball up. Looked like he was trying to change hands with it. It just flew out of his hands. Loss of about 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 16. Ball all the way back to the 36-yard line. Well, I tell you what, little Sammy Williams is playing a game defensively tonight. That's another tackle by Sammy Williams from a safety position. Pickup of about 3 yards will bring up 3rd and 13. Number 46, Emmanuel Hickman, replacing number 71, Brian Keltner, nose guard.
One of the best receivers ever come out of Baker High School, ladies and gentlemen, Ty Thomas.
Good job. That's defense. Number 72 and number 64, 72 being Tommy McKay in a tackle for the Buffaloes, and 64, Darrell Jackson, a linebacker, combining to make that stop. Loss of a yard on a play to bring up 4th and 14.
Good defensive effort on this drive, too.
Right. In for the Buffaloes deep is number 80, Sammy Williams, and number 30, Chris Beverly. Also in for the Buffaloes, number 2, Eric Stevens. Low kick going at Williams. He takes it on the 25.
Another wall.
Sammy Williams can
Another
go.
wall. He makes a cut of it.
Block.
Yeah. He's going all the way. Sammy Williams this time. That's number 86.
This time I heard it say, Sammy Williams, Sammy Williams, Sammy Williams. No flag, no flag. And that's why he was first team All-State and specialist last year.
I have it right this time.
75 yards.
Let me tell you what. That the people setting up that wall should be All-State because it was picture perfect. You couldn't draw it any prettier.
No,
That
that was
cutback he
ideal.
made was beautiful.
Ideal. I tell you, Sammy knows what to do with that ball when he gets it in his hands, and we've seen him do it last year, and again this year he's starting out where he left off last year. Outstanding. But Greg, as you say, give credit to the return team. They had a wall for him, and he used it perfectly.
I wonder if Chris Family is saying, why ain't y'all saying Chris Family?
Number 81, Marty Broussard in the kick. Number 8, Big Todd holding. The extra point attempt's good, and with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Baker's on top by a score of 7-0.
A beautiful effort that time. Chris Beverly will break his loose shot. You believe that? They got 2 fine runners out there. Sammy Williams, number 8. How many yards was that?
75 yards.
75-yard punt return by Sammy Williams.
Well, I tell you what, this is a gorgeous day. It's been a beautiful day all day long. I tell you what, I thank the good Lord for this day about 4 or 5 times. Could use about 3 months of weather like this. Number 13, Gerald Sewell in the kickoff for the Buffaloes. Baker drawing first blood, scoring on a special teams effort. Nice kick going down to about the 7-yard line.
Well, they got him a little return this time.
Nice return.
Tackle made by number 34 for the Buffaloes. My eyes go.
35 is not on the...
34 is not on the roster.
34. 24, that would be Ivory McCray.
Okay, then that's who it was. Number 24.
Well, Lafayette will take over. First and 10 on their own. 30, yeah. Let's call it 33-yard line. Defense basically the same. We got a new man in at safety for the Buffaloes. Number 15, Trevor Smith. Trevor Smith in at safety, giving Sammy Williams a little breather there after that fine run back. Pick up of 3 on the plays to bring up 2nd and 7. Oh, great catch. Great catch. Quarterback threw the ball way behind the receiver, and he reached back with one arm, leaning in the opposite direction. Just made a great catch.
Little hook pass right at all he did. He went into the secondary, turned right around, and he was expecting the ball in his chest, and like you said, it was low, and he had to reach out at his ankle to get it, but it wasn't a fine catch.
And he caught it falling down backwards. Gives Lafayette a first down at their own 47-yard line. They have not been in Baker territory yet tonight. Well, he slowed the ball carrier up, but number 82, Darren Berninger, got a hand on him, but he slipped past him and got across midfield down to the Baker 48-yard lines to bring up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Number 35, LeJohn McNeely, checking in for number 15, Trevor Smith at safety. Pass intended for number 20, and he's not on our program either, but
It was well overthrown.
yeah.
He was covered, though. See, he had people with him.
Number 32, Wayne Spears, and number 22, John Brown, went in on the coverage. Number 71, Brian Keltner, being replaced by number 46, Emmanuel Hickman, in nose guard. Oh, good play. Tackle made by number 22, John Brown, but not until the ball carrier, or the receiver gets all the way down to the Baker 33-yard line. Be first and 10 for Lafayette. They had that set up good. They took our cornerback deep. Of course, that back came out of the backfield just on a little kind of down and out pattern. Quarterback hit him and picked up good yardage. Lafayette, so far, has not had much success on the ground against the Buffaloes. They're trying to put the ball in the air here. Quarterback pitching back.
Good cut.
Well, he slipped the tackle out there. Finally caught the tackle out there by number 35, McNeely. That brings another Lafayette first down to the Baker 20-yard line. Sammy Williams, number 80, checking in the ball game. We'll see who he replaces.
And while all that's going on, Susie's down there eating popcorn, see it? She done got her a bag of popcorn.
Yeah, but she's intent on that popcorn.
And look, Pam sharing it with her. Look, they'll eat that whole big bag, not all for us, none.
Talking about how when their boys were out here.
Yeah.
Number 80, Williams replacing number 14, McClary, a cornerback. Number 72, Tommy McKay checking in. Number 40 going in ball game. That's Anthony McCurdy. As we know, Anthony had a sprained ankle. He's still nursing a sore ankle, but he was expected to play tonight. He's replacing number 64, Darrell Jackson, at linebacker. Oh, good play.
It really was.
Number 80, Sammy Williams.
They don't call face mask, I believe.
That was number 80, Sammy Williams, on the tackle at the 6-yard line.
I sure thought he came around a shoulder pad. From here, we don't have the advantage of...
I tell you what, Lafayette's doing an excellent job of hiding the football on the fake man. We've been hitting, we've been covering those guys real well.
They've executed their plays well, I'm going to tell you.
Well, that should be half the distance of the goal. Should be down to the 3-yard line.
You got to say that the timing on that play was perfect. I mean, 1 second earlier or 1 second later, and it don't work.
Right now, Baker has number 80, Sammy Williams, number 32, Wayne Spears at the cornerbacks. Have number 35, Matt Neely, and number 22, John Brown at the safeties. Linebackers, number 40, Anthony McCurdy, and number 42, Paul Gotro. Defensive ends are number 82, Darren Burns, and number 84, Larry Clark. Try to get the rest of them later, but Lafayette knocking on the door.
Quarterback coming wide.
He's going to make it.
Yeah. Well, they had the defensive corner man was out there with his split in, but they took him out. When he started to come in, they just took him out of the picture. Well, a good block.
Our defensive end was not able to get out and turn that play in, and as you say, the offensive man had our cornerback a little deep and had him strung out. That was just what it enough to let the quarterback get the ball in the end zone rather than the ball carrier.
Well, we got a time ball game.
Minute and 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter here at Wedge Kyes Stadium, and Lafayette comes right back, answering that Baker touchdown on that punt return, and we got a tied up ball game, 7-7.
It's a little something to be concerned about. Baker got theirs on a 75-yard punt return, which is you count those as lanyard. That ain't a sustained drive. You like to have them scores on sustained drive. Lafayette took theirs down the field. Marched right against Baker in that time, and of course you want to see the Buffaloes do that.
Well, that was a
you take them any way you can get them. I'm talking about from a coaching perspective. He wants to see a team be able to move that football.
9 plays and 86 yards.
66 yards.
John Brown tells me that our statistician tells me that drive was 9 plays and 66 yards. Very well executed drive by Lafayette, and I tell you what, Greg, they did an outstanding job that time on taking our ends and our cornerbacks out of the play, that whole drive. Wouldn't you say, John? You wouldn't say, huh, John?
I said that, but I couldn't find them. I looked on the
Boy's got a leg.
Boy, good kick going down to the 2-yard line. Sammy Williams takes it at the 2.
He's
Sammy's
gone.
got it. He can go.
Might be gone.
He's gone.
Might be gone.
98 yards. Here he comes.
He's in.
Touchdown.
He's in.
98 yards.
Sammy Williams goes 98 yards for his Baker's second
This Buffalo
touchdown.
crowd out here, folks.
And this special team is unbelievable. Sammy Williams, number 80, returned a punt already tonight, 75 yards for a touchdown, and now returns a kickoff, 98 yards for Baker's second touchdown, put Baker up on top by a score of 13-7. Greg, that might be the longest kickoff return in Baker High School history, as long as I can ever remember. Low snap.
Well,
it was a low snap. Big Todd got up, did the right thing, tried to throw the ball in the end zone to number 87,
Kickoff and punt returns.
Wendell Wade.
What for kickoff and punt return? We'd be in a whirl.
Well, I tell you what, special teams so far tonight has done it all for the Buffaloes, 13-7, John.
I probably agree with you because there's not too many kids in high school that can kick the ball to the 2-yard line to give you ever a chance to run it back 98 yards.
Right.
Well, I tell you what, we've been covering Baker High School football now for 8 years right here, and of course all of us being ex-athletes here at Baker High School and following the Buffaloes throughout the years, I don't remember anyone that long. Outstanding special teams effort.
The last two possessions are identical, 14 seconds. It took him 14 seconds to run the 75 yards and 14 seconds to run 98 yards.
I'll tell you what, I would hate to be the safety man at kickoff guy and looking at the films on both of them, because Sammy did a number on him both times.
Smoked him both times. He's got to be tired, huh?
Gerald Sewell squib kicks it off to the side. It's going to go out of bounds. They have to kick this one over. Goes out of bounds on the 26-yard line.
Take a little penalty on that.
Now they'll back it up a little bit and kick it all over again.
Think Sammy might have a few early season votes for getting that first team All-State kick specialist position back again.
I would say that just with that effort right now, with those two runbacks, I would think he'd be an excellent candidate for the high school player of the week next week. Yeah, I mean this week.
Was that Raheem Ismail playing high school ball again?
Looked like
and look, I'm telling you, hey, you know what it was? Lafayette High School was playing that Notre Dame fight song, so it must have got saved all juiced up to go. So.
Number 89, Chris Knapp's in the ball game for the Buffaloes. Number 24, Ivory McCray. Try to get some of those other numbers in there for you. Number 15, Trevor Smith's in the ball game for the Buffaloes. Number 4 is also in there, to Elias McFarland.
Now they're going to let it drop. That was stupid for them. They had great field position.
Oh, got a couple missed tackles. Number 11 in the ball game, Kelly Walls. Well, this time Lafayette will take over. First and 10, the ball on the Lafayette 29-yard line. Let's see what the defense can do this time. Lafayette looked awful impressive on that last drive. 9 plays and 66 yards. They executed almost perfectly all the way down the field, passing and running the ball with the option. Ball carrier picks up about, let's say, 4 yards. Bring up 2nd and 6. Got 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Lakers on top by a score of 13-7. All of their points coming on special team efforts. 75-yard run back by Sammy Williams on a punt return, and a 98-yard run back by Sammy Williams on a kickoff return. Good job. Outstanding that time. Number 78 for the Buffaloes, Andre Davis, defensive tackle. Loss on the play. Brings up 3rd and 8. Good effort by Andre. Number 15, Trevor Smith, being replaced by number 35, McNeely, at the safety position. Corners right now, number 32, Wayne Spears, number 14, Mike McClary. Visuals. That's the end of the first quarter of play here at Wedge Kyes Stadium with a score of Baker High School Buffaloes 13, Lafayette Lions 7.
We can get it. How about highlight our cheerleaders if we got a second during the break. While they're moving the football to change the quarters, folks, we're going to get Jed to move the camera over on the cheerleaders here and get a there we have the Baker High School varsity cheerleaders. Buffy this year is Crystal Duncan. The little mascot is Mindy Mullins. We have Shani Walker, Jennifer Rohillia, co-captain, Erica McGehee, Montoya Bradford. We have Amanda Nettles as the captain, Holly Horton, Ann Pendergrass, Jennifer Brown, and Jackie McGee.
Pass
Baker High School varsity cheerleader.
Pass was intended for number 82, Steve Poulan. He was covered back there by number 32, Wayne Spears. Pass was incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down and 8. The ball at the Lafayette 32-yard line. Be forced to punt, and here we go, back deep this time. Well, we won't see Sammy Williams run this one back, because back deep this time is number 30, Chris Beverly, and number 35 was John McNeely. Low kick, end over end. Now, Chris Beverly lets it roll dead on, let's see, about the 24-yard line. So Baker take over 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line to start the second quarter here.
Well, you reckon they just giving Sammy a breather or what? With him not back to return the football?
I would think so. Number 63, Shane Bolton, the center, getting his huddle back there.
Oh, excuse me, I'm going to straighten the cameraman in.
Number 81, Marty Broussard in at tight end for the Buffaloes. Fullback still number 33, Gerald Edwards. Tailback number 30. All right. Oh, that is a good play. We got a little foot race. Got a flag down. Flag down. Number 13, Gerald Sewell on a keeper. Picks up excellent yardage, but I'm afraid this penalty is going to be against the Buffaloes. Gerald Sewell takes the ball all the way down to the Lafayette 37-yard line, but we got a flag down, and Baker's walking back, so afraid it's going against the Buffaloes. They're talking to the Lafayette defensive captain. Everybody's walking back, so no doubt it will be against the Buffaloes. And it is going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still gives Buffaloes a 1st down at their 40-yard line. That was an excellent run all the way down to the 37, but the penalty from the spot of the foul brings it back to the Buffalo 40-yard line, but it is still a 1st down, even with the penalty. 1st and 10 with the Buffaloes at the 40. Number 52 in the ball game, Randolph Knighton's in the guard position for the Buffaloes. Number 24, Ivory McCray. He and McNeely are split wide outside of the field. Official gives the whistle to indicate that they can start the play anytime. Number 30, Chris Beverly, with nowhere, picks up about a yard and bring up 2nd and 9.
With us in the press box, Doc Stevens, who played football with me at Baker. We graduated together, and our head cheerleader of the year that we were seniors is now the dance team sponsor, Miss Sheila Dunnigan. And he said we have a special announcement for Sheila tonight. We want to wish her wish the Baker High School dance team sponsor, Miss Sheila Dunnigan, a very happy 45th birthday. Now, how did she get to be 45 years old, Doc, when she graduated with us? And we're just 39. I don't understand how that works. Can't figure it out yet. Miss Sheila Dunnigan, happy birthday. 45 years old. From her big friend.
Especially from her big friend.
Happy birthday. Pass incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 9. Third down play for the Buffaloes. Buffaloes sputtering on offense so far tonight. They took the opening kickoff, and with the help of a few penalties and some good plays, but moved the ball down and stalled out down in the Lafayette end of the field. McNeely. Gerald Sewell to McNeely. McNeely's got enough for a 1st down. Running hard. Oh, that's an excellent effort.
He didn't want to go down.
McNeely took the pass from Sewell and just on fine personal effort, like you say, did not refuse to go down. Fighting for every inch he could get, takes the ball all the way down to the Lafayette 38-yard line will Baker have another first down. That's a big play. 3rd down and 9. Come up with a play like that, fine effort. Sewell doing a good job getting rid of the ball. Had a tremendous amount of pressure on him. Outstanding play. Baker wanting to go to the air a little bit. Well, somebody got a Sewell. I tell you what, that time, let's give Lafayette the secondary credit. They had everybody covered like glue, and Sewell had absolutely nowhere to throw the ball. And about the time he decided to try to take upfield, somebody reached out with a hand and caught him, and that was all it took. Sewell loses 3 yards on a play to bring up 2nd and 13, the ball out at the 41-yard line. Offensive tackles, number 76, Kendrick Burns, number 77, Kent Hilton, number 78, Andre Davison in a guard. Sewell pitches back to number 30, Beverly, running hard, picks up about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 8, 3rd and 8 for the Buffaloes. So they're looking at another big 3rd down play here. Number 1, Ivory Leachman checking in, replacing number 24, Ivory McCray. Big 3rd down play. Oh, no. Well, that time the defensive tackles in the nose, one of the defensive tackles in the nose guard just whipped out front line people and got back to Sewell, threw him for a big loss.
They definitely broke our coverage that time, Sid.
All the way back to the 44-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th and 16. In the punt for the first time tonight for the Buffaloes, number 11, Kelly Wall. Second time, okay.
Kelly Wall's been real successful so far for the Buffaloes punting that football.
I was asleep the first time.
43 yards.
That's a good one.
Nice punt. Good hang time. Excellent punt.
They fumbled it.
I think they probably got it back. Yeah, they got it back. They'll start 1st and 10 at their 28-yard line. Nice punt by Kelly Wall.
Good hang time on that punt.
Excellent hang time. I was worried our defender was going to get a little too close to the man. Official throw a flag for not allowing him opportunity to catch the ball.
Kelly Wall, number 11, my main man.
Good punt by Wall. Got 7 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the first half of this contest. Buffalo's on top of the Lions by a score of 13-7. Oh, quick opener. Picks up good yardage. Picks up 9 yards on a play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Ball all the way out to the to the Lafayette, rather. 28-yard line. Give you some first quarter stats. Baker had 13 first downs, Lafayette 7. Wait, back up. Let's start over with the first down. They're looking at the wrong line. Baker had only 2 first downs the first quarter. Lafayette 5. Pick up over the 30-yard line out to about the, let's say the 32-yard line. It's going to give them Lafayette first down. Baker had 50 yards rushing to 38 yards rushing for Lafayette. Passing, Baker threw absolutely no passes in the first quarter. Lafayette with 3 for, they attempted 4 and completed 3 for 38 yards. Total yards in the first quarter, Baker had 50 total yards in the first quarter. Lafayette 76. Baker was penalized 4 times for 25 yards. Lafayette 1 for 15.
Mike McClary. All right.
Number 14, Mike McClary beating off the block to make the tackle. Pick up of no yards. Well, they giving him about a half a yard on a play. Going to bring up 2nd down, a long 9. Baker didn't punt at all in the first quarter. Lafayette had one punt for 37 yards, but it resulted in a 75-yard touchdown run. No fumbles by either team in the first quarter. Baker controlled the ball for 4 minutes, 14 seconds in the first quarter. Lafayette for 7 minutes and 46 seconds.
Baker's defense has got to stop Lafayette's drive and cause them to punt.
Of course, when you score in 14 seconds, most times you don't have to keep the ball very long.
That's exactly right.
Well, when
Quarterback's keeping the ball. Tackle made by number 82, Darren Berninger, along with number 32, Wayne Spears, number 22, John Brown, and I see number 84, Larry Clark, also in on the tackle.
when you move the ball successfully on offense like Lafayette has on their drives, they don't have to punt the football either. That's why they hadn't had any punts. Well, they did. They punted it one time. That's right.
They wish they had.
Yeah, they wish they had.
Pick up of 5 brings up third down at 5. Long 4, number 46.
Baker needs to stop them on this play right here. It'll definitely put them in a punting situation.
Number 46, Hickman back in at nose guard.
Running that option play. Oh, little.
Good job.
Good defense.
There you
that
go.
time. Yeah.
Number 84,
We
Larry
for him that
Clark.
time.
Excellent defensive play by the defensive end for the Buffaloes. Number 84, Larry Clark.
Little fake dive, and then he pump faked a little pass into the flat, and he was going to turn around and go wide to the other side, but we were waiting for him right there.
Well, we got a
Larry
flag
Clark.
down on the field. Got a play. Big loss on the play.
Looks like preliminary indication is going to be against Baker. Let's see. Buffaloes are moving back.
Now Baker making a boo-boo here.
Yeah, the flag was in Baker's defensive backfield where they dropped the flag. Let's see what they're going to do. After a fantastic defensive effort, too, by Larry Clark.
Oh, yeah, big loss on the play of about 7 yards. It would have bring up 4th and 11.
See what they're going to do from the
Now they
line
going
of
for
scrimmage. 5 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Holding against the Buffaloes. Well, it's going to, rather than 3rd and 5, it's going to bring up 3rd and
I don't understand. It's
third
like a
and
3-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage or a 10-yard penalty from where they had him down.
5 from the line of scrimmage.
5 from the line of scrimmage, but they didn't keep him a 5. He's airing it out.
Too long.
Thank goodness for that, because he had our man beat that time.
John Brown was the defender on the play, but he was beat by 3 or 4 steps.
Well, it brings up 4th down.
After them to punt again.
It was a 3rd and 2. They tried to air it out, kept Baker sleeping. The pass was just on target.
4th and 2 yards to see if they punt. Because their kicking game's been a nightmare for the Lafayette Lions tonight.
Well, it appears that they're elected to punt. Back deep for the Buffaloes will be number 80, Sammy Williams, and number 30, Chris Beverly. Number 2, Eric Stevens checking in the ball game for the Buffaloes.
Folks, watch real close how Baker sets up this ball. It's working perfect. Well, all the ball games so far, they've set the ball up beautiful. They do a good job.
Might be
They're coming to
safer
this
go
side.
for it.
They're coming to this side.
Oh, that's flag. Sammy Williams having nowhere to go. That wall never really set up this time, and he never got ahead of steam. But I think we're going to have a yeah. I'm sure it's going to be against the Buffaloes. Got 4:40 left to go in the first half.
Get the signal from the
Clip against the Buffaloes. Going to back it up, put Baker deep in their own territory.
The wall was set up again nice, except one guy got through and broke it up, and that causes your man to have to change direction.
Well, it puts the ball back on puts the ball back on the Baker 17-yard line. Well, no.
Since it's a run back, it's going to be 1st and 10.
Yeah, ball's on the Baker 17-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Baker 17. This is the deepest start Baker has had so far in this contest. Got 2 wideouts. Number 1, Leachman.
Delayed draw.
Yeah. Looks like they lost yardage on that play. Back to about the 15. Bring up 2nd down at 12.
You're exactly right. See, Sammy Williams so far tonight, with any kind of decent effort for the remainder of the game, ought to be in line for Player of the Week. They can have a Player of the Week 2 weeks running. That would be nice. McDonald's Player of the Week.
Number 33, Gerald Edwards, ball carrier, picks up about 2 yards. Will bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10.
We want to thank our sponsor for tonight's ball game, Burger Time. Burger Time on Plank Road, at the corner of Plank and Myrtle Street, folks. Y'all stop by and tell those people you appreciate what they do for Baker High School sports. You got to go get a hamburger. They have as good a good a sandwich as anybody in town. Y'all stop out and visit with them and patronize them. They're the ones that help out in sponsoring Baker High School football. Burger Time in Plank and Myrtle Street.
There you go.
Got some room. Gerald Sewell keeps the ball, picks up excellent yardage on a third down play, 3rd and 9, or it's 3rd and 10 actually. Picks up excellent yardage all the way out to the, let's see where they're going to spot the ball. It should be on about the 43-yard line. First attempt for the Buffaloes on a 43 with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half of this contest.
Albert McCray coming in the ball game for the Buffalo, number 24.
McNeely split to the far side along with McCray, number 24. Sewell keeps it. Gerald Sewell keeps the ball, gets past the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Pick up a 4, gonna bring up 2nd and 6. Excellent, beautiful night for football. Fatigue factor shouldn't set in on this contest tonight.
No problem with cramps and everything from that heat and humidity that we've had the 2 previous weeks.
Number 81, Broussard in. Number 30, Chris Beverly running hard, gets across midfield down to the Lafayette 48-yard line. It's going to be about a yard short of a first down. Should bring up 3rd and 1. Clock's running with 2:14 left in the first half.
Yeah, Baker can get them a little insurance if they can get into the end zone on this drive. Because I'm going to tell you, Lafayette, they haven't laid down. They're not a slouch team. They're going to come at you the whole night. You need everything that you can get. Baker's got the clock in their favor. Well, they read that play. They were set up for that. We didn't have a loss of yardage that time, Sid. Lafayette defense was waiting for that. Kind of a little reverse type play.
Excellent defense.
Now we got a timeout by the Buffaloes, I believe.
No, Lafayette called timeout. They know they're going to get the ball back. With a minute and 40 seconds left to go in the first half, they're down by a score of 13-7. Indy punts number 11, Kelly Walls for the Buffaloes with a loss on that play.
I want to remind everybody to stay tuned. We're going to have a little halftime activity with the Baker High School marching band and the Dancing Dolls of Baker High School. Highlight these young ladies and the Dancing Dolls and the job that they do under the sponsorship direction of Miss Sheila Dunnigan. Councilman Lewis Dunnigan's wife, who she works real hard with this group. They do a fine job.
Greg, if you and John hear across the way the Lafayette band, they seem to take the fight songs from different universities. That's Florida State right there.
Yeah, the Seminole
Wrong
fight
team
song.
got the ball, though.
All right, we got back to punt is number 11. Kelly Walls for the Baker Buffaloes.
Oh, not one of Kelly's better punts. Being effective, very effective. Getting a great roll.
Anytime it goes inside of the 20, it's a good punt. It's
It
going to roll out about the 19-yard line.
it doesn't matter how pretty it looks when you get that kind of result.
You don't care how it gets there as long as it gets there.
That's
No
right.
return.
No return.
That's
Ball
what
goes
that
out of
key is,
bounds and stops the clock with a minute 30 left in the first half. Lafayette will take over 1st and 10. Ball in their 19-yard line. Good punt by Kelly Wall.
It wasn't pretty, but it went 35 yards.
Right, it worked. I'm sure that Lafayette's going to pull out all the stops. Cornerbacks defensively 14, McClary and 32 Spears. Pass incomplete. Intended for number 32.
Darren Berninger
Pratt.
right there on top
Number
of it.
82, Darren Berninger. Defending well. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Number 72 for Buffalo, Tommy McKay, coming out. Safeties right now, number 22, John Brown, number 80, Sammy Williams. Oh! Another incomplete pass stops the clock again with 1:14. Brings up a 3rd down and 10.
He's throwing the football, so they're attempting to go at the Buffalo.
I'll tell you what.
Pick one of these off with about a minute left, they could be in position.
McNeely checking in for 14. Mike McCleary, cornerback.
The clock stop was 1:14, so
That's right. Well, that was 3 passes, all incomplete, stopping the clock, so we hope they do the same thing. I'll tell you what, if they don't make this 1st down, if I was Baker, I'd call a timeout. Good job, good job. Number 78, Andre Davis, got a hand on the ball carrier.
Buffalo's had timeout left. They did. They called timeout. 1:06 left on the clock.
Number 78, Andre Davis, got a hand on the ball carrier, slowed him down. Number 82, Darren Berninger, finished
Coach
him off.
Stanford Baker chooses to call a timeout and set up maybe another return.
Well, that's exactly what they're doing. It's 4th and 10. The ball on the Lafayette 19-yard line. Back deep for the Buffaloes is 80. Sammy Williams, and 35 was John McNeely. And we got 1:06 left to go in the 1st half. Buffalo should come out with excellent field position if Sammy Williams doesn't run it all right now.
And look, it'll be a minute left on the clock at least, and that's a lot of time. You do a lot with a ball in a ball. What we did with 29 seconds last week, you know.
Well, Buffalo should come out.
Lafayette making a mistake back there on this punt or something too, you know.
Buffalo should come out with excellent field position if nothing else.
He's gonna get it away.
Ooh, almost blocked. Goes out of bounds.
Well, hey, we're not talking about using any time at all. Hardly used 8
That's
seconds.
right.
There's 58 seconds left on the clock. Baker with excellent field position inside the Lafayette line territory. The ball gonna be spotted at what? See, about the 44-yard line.
44-yard line to give Baker 1st and 10 at Lafayette 44-yard line with 58 seconds, and we got some time.
Let me say this: if you like a passing game, folks, and everybody does, it's always exciting. You go ahead and stay tuned for this next 58 seconds because Baker's got nothing to lose. They're just gonna put it in the air. They're leading already by 6 points with 58 seconds left in the 1st half, and you can believe they're gonna try to go for the end zone.
Well, Lafayette's front 4 should be going all out to try to get to Sewell. I think they know the game plan as well as we do.
It's gonna be a 15-yard penalty. But
I'll tell you what, Gerald Sewell did an outstanding job of getting rid of the ball at times, stepping up in the pocket.
Beverly did a fine job coming back into that guy, so it's
right.
going to definitely be passed. They did not give him the lane. He's got to get out of his way.
Boy, Baker does have an excellent scoring opportunity here. Excellent scoring
Now,
opportunity.
let's see. Is it a 50? It's got to be a 15-yard penalty, isn't it?
Well,
what is the rule when it's inside?
I'm going to go back to original line.
It's 15 yards.
Okay.
It's sitting in the field.
That's right.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty.
But if
Baker team thought they was going down
well, if
there.
they'd have given it to us down there, we would have sure took it.
Right, that's right. Buffalo's had that in mind, didn't it?
Buffalo's 1st and 10 at the Lafayette 29-yard line with 48 seconds.
Hey,
Greg, this would give our
they used
offense
for 10 seconds. A couple of those to get you on down there.
this would give our offense an excellent boost because they have not been able to score so far tonight. If they score here, we'll be setting pretty for that 2nd half.
Well, that's right.
As a pressure,
There he is. There he is.
Go get it. Yeah, he's in.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
touchdown. Great effort.
Beautiful effort. We're going for one. Coach's signal, we're going to go for 1 point, Sid.
I tell you what, that's outstanding ball play right there. Number 13, Gerald Sewell. I am so impressed with him this year.
No doubt about it.
He has really come a long way.
No doubt about it.
No doubt that we all know he's got the physical talents to
Jen
play
thought I
the game.
messed up. I did that on purpose.
Extra point attempt. It's good.
Yeah, Jen was so excited because he thought I messed up, Sid.
Marty Broussard on the kick. Hit tight on the hole.
That's what we wanted to do. Get possession of that football, hold them on those 4 downs, get possession, and have an opportunity to put it in the end zone, and they did. 7 more points for the Buffalo.
No doubt about it.
Said it wrong.
No doubt about it. I tell you what, though, this is really, we all knew that Gerald Sewell has the athletic ability to play this ball game, but he is really matured this year. I tell you what, he's showing much more poise and confidence in himself. He feels the pressure. He's reading the defense well this year. I tell you what, I'm looking for an outstanding year with him, and so so far tonight. He's had an outstanding game. Came up in the pocket, delivered the ball, number 35. McNeely doing an excellent job getting the ball in the end zone. Took the ball on about the 7-yard line, just carried the defender in. Just what we needed for the Buffaloes to go in at halftime. 40 seconds left to go in the first half of this contest. Baker Buffaloes on top by a score of 20-7. Broussard kick goes down to the 11-yard line. Don't want to make a mistake here, gentlemen. Number 11, Kelly Wall.
Good coverage on that kick.
Low number 46.
Hey, the kicker got down there. Kelly Wall, number 11, got mixed up into that. Kelly Wall, you're supposed to be saving yourself back there for safety or something.
Brings the ball out to the 22-yard, well, let's call it 23-yard line. First and 10 for Lafayette with 29 seconds left to go in the first half. Well, I think they will throw the ball.
Oh, boy, split-second time, and they've been doing that all night, though, Jay, making those handoffs.
Number 42, Paul Gotro.
Well, if you think that Buffalo was running on that geek coverage, you wait till that 20 seconds, 16 seconds goes up and clock at halftime and watch Susie and Pam run up here for them hamburgers. I mean, you talk about food.
Second down at 3. Ball at the 30. Should be the last play of the first half. Good defense. Number 42, Paul Gotro, once again in on the tackle. And we got 1 second. One second
on the clock.
left in the first half of play here. Buffalo's on top by a score of 20-7. That's the end of the first half of play here at Wedge Kyes Stadium, home of the battling Buffaloes, where Baker goes into the locker room on top by a score of 20-7. We'll be back with you in just a moment for the halftime activities.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Baker High School marching band under the field direction of Mr. Trent Johnson, the drum major. feature twirler, Miss Robin Rice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're featuring Baker High School's Dancing Dolls right now. Captain is Lauren Fontaine and co-captains are Melissa Tanner and Heidi Dunnigan. Other members of the Dancing Dolls: Cherie Cochran, Paula August, Maya Smith, Vanessa Trigg, Tracy Haley, Shannon Kim, Samesha Hamilton, Jennifer Jenkins, Missy Baker, Adia Jack. That's the Baker High School Dancing Dolls. And again, ladies and gentlemen, the captain is Lauren Fontaine, co-captains Melissa Tanner and Heidi Dunnigan. Beautiful young ladies for your entertainment tonight. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at getting ready for the second half of play at Wedge Kyes Stadium, where the Battling Buffaloes lead the Lafayette Lions by a score of 20-7. We're waiting for the teams to take their field. There's the lovely cheerleaders after a fine halftime show by the Baker Band and the Dancing Dolls here in Wedge Kyes Stadium. Sid, you got some stats for us in the first half?
Yeah, Baker High School had 4 first downs for the first half, Lafayette 6. Baker had 124 yards rushing to Lafayette 70. Baker attempted 3 passes, completed 2. Lafayette attempted 8, completed 3. Yards passing, Baker had 52 yards, Lafayette 38. Total yards for the first half, Baker had 176 yards total offense, Lafayette 108 yards total offense. Baker was penalized 6 times for 45 yards, Lafayette 2 times for 30 yards. Baker punted 3 times, averaging 35 yards. Lafayette punted 3 times, averaging 33 yards. There's no fumbles by either team in the first half, and we're at right now, Baker High School is on top by a score of 20-7. Greg, the only thing we can say about that first half, the special teams were outstanding. Sammy Williams just doing an excellent job returning 1 punt for 75 yards in Baker's first touchdown, returning a kickoff 98 yards, which may be a school record here for Baker's second touchdown. And of course, Baker's third score coming on a pass from Gerald Sewell to LeJon McNeely for Baker's final score. Of course, 2 of the extra points by Marty Broussard was good. 1 never got underway. It was a bad snap, low snap. Big Todd picked the ball up, rolled out, and tried to get the ball into the end zone to a receiver.
And we see the banner with half of your name on it. See it? Go. Where's Tro at? Waiting for the Buffaloes behind the banner to take the field. The Lafayette Lions have been out, and the officials was waiting for the Buffaloes, and here they are coming onto the field, to be led out by the cheerleaders. Baker and Lafayette push pull as far as scoring a touchdown from the line of scrimmage, but Baker has the edge with those two run backs, that punt run back and the kickoff run back. Sid,
right. Lafayette's only score tonight, Greg, as you know, was a fine, well-executed drive of 9 plays and 66 yards, but did an outstanding job mixing up the pass and the option. Did a good job on our ends and corners in that drive. Just well executed. Good ball control drive. Here
we have the Battling Buffalo. Like we said, without the two without the 2 run backs, it's a 7-7 ball game. But Baker holding a 20-7 edge because of those fine executions on that punt return with a beautiful wall set up and that kickoff return. Getting ready for the second half of play. There's head coach and athletic director, Coach Larry Thomas, with his Buffaloes, getting them prepared for the second half of play.
Now Buffaloes be kicking off and defending the East goal. Lafayette be receiving, defending the West goal. Absolutely gorgeous night for football. Temperature now is down in the upper 60s. I understand it was about 69 degrees. Great night for football. Just humidity is good. Heat is not present. The fatigue factor should not be a factor in this ball game whatsoever. Just outstanding. You couldn't ask for a more perfect night for high school football.
Gerald
game.
Sowell will be kicking off for the Buffaloes, the quarterback. I'm Greg Allen along with Sid Gotro and our statistician, John Brown, bringing you Baker High School football at its best. Ready for the kickoff of the second half of tonight's contest between the Battling Buffaloes and the Lions from Lafayette High School. There's the whistle. There's the kick. Good kick.
Ball going down to the 4-yard line. Good return. Brings it all the way out to about the, well, let's see what he's going to spot it. About the 38-yard line. Actually, the 39-yard line. Good return. 35-yard return. So Lafayette will take over to start the second half of this ball game at their own 39. Good job. Number 84, Larry Clark from the defensive end position. Did a good job of reading the play. Got the quarterback for a loss. Loss of 1 yard on the play. He's going to bring up second and 11. Number 40, Anthony McCurdy, in at the linebacker for the Buffaloes, start the second half. Sammy Williams, number 80, makes a tackle, but not until the receiver picks up enough yardage. Well, it's going to be awful close to a first down.
It's going to be a first. First and 10, Lafayette.
Lafayette all the way out to near midfield, out to about the 49-yard line. It is enough for a first down. Number 35, Mac Neely checking in for number 22, John Brown, at safety. Fumble!
Oh, Baker got a break.
Number 84, Larry Clark. I don't know who laid the lick in there to cause a fumble.
I think number 71, let's give him credit.
That's Brian Kelton, the nose guard. He was right in the middle of everything.
Everybody's congratulating him, so I think he's the one that delivered the lick, and that's about where it was.
Well, Baker will take over for their first possession of the second half. The ball at the Lafayette 49-yard line.
First fumble of the game, see it on either team, I think. They had a fumble before, but the Lafayette Lions recovered their own fumble, but this time the Baker Buffaloes take advantage.
Oh! Well, I tell you what, Lafayette doing an outstanding job. Those two linemen right there, number 61, the nose guard, and number 99, the defensive end, have done an outstanding job.
Being in that Baker backfield, you're right.
They have. Loss on a play back to the 41-yard line. They'll bring up second down. And I would say at least 20 yards. Let's call it second and 20. Loss of 10 on the play. That was a big defensive play that time. Gerald Sewell had no time or nowhere to go with the ball. They were all over him. Number 99 for the tackle position. Number 61 at nose guard. Chris Beverly running hard, trying to fight his way for whatever yardage he can get. Picks up about 3 yards. It's going to bring up third and 17. Number 1, Leachman checking in, replacing number 24, McCray. Definite passing situation for the Buffaloes, who had an excellent opportunity with that fumble recovery at the 49-yard line of Lafayette, but after that fine defensive play by the defense of the Lions, we got a third down at about 17. Sewell looking for someone to throw to.
Oh,
Well, he had his man open. He just made a bad pass. Number 35, Ivory. Well, no, that was number 35, McNeely. But he had his man open, Greg. Just couldn't get the ball to him. Not a very well thrown football.
He was throwing it on the run. He had a lot of pressure on him to get loose from back there to be able to throw it, but he was off mark.
Well, both clubs sputtering here in the second half.
Kelly Wall, number 11,
Offensively, what that is.
back to punt for the Buffaloes.
Ooh, Kelly got a good
nice
punt.
kick. Nice kick.
Nice punt. Take it
Low.
to Baker bounce.
It looked like the Lafayette line didn't know whether to pick it up or not. He just kept acting like he was.
Number 22, John Brown, covers it down on the 15-yard line. Excellent punt by Kelly Wall. Good hang time. Took a good roll. And Lafayette will start out for their second possession on their own 15-yard line.
Beautiful punt that time by Kelly Wall. Got good hang time, plus when it hit the ground, it got a good roll.
Number 76. Number 78, rather. Big Andre Davis getting a hand on the ball carrier, trip him up. Picked up of about, let's call it 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. Ball on the 18-yard line. Lafayette showing a wide out to the far side of the field. Sammy Williams, number 80, out there to defend him. Tackle made again by number 78. Andre Davis along by number 84, Larry Clark. Ball carrier picks up about, let's see where they're going to spot it. Well, actually, no gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Big 3rd down play here. Buffaloes like to get the ball back, I'm sure.
Good
play.
defense. Good defense.
Number
Incomplete.
quarterback had good pressure on him that time.
Sammy
By
Williams
number
broke
40.
Was it?
Number 40, Anthony McCurdy. Number 82, Darren Virgil, were putting good pressure on the quarterback. He got the ball away, hit his receiver in the numbers, but number 80, Sammy Williams, made an outstanding defensive hit on the man, causing him to drop the pass before it was actually completed. So it is a 4th down play.
Timing was perfect. The ball was there at time for it not to
That's
be.
right. It was right on the numbers.
He got that distance at the right moment to shake the ball loose.
Number 80, Sammy Williams, along with number 30, Chris Beverly, back deep for the Buffaloes. Oh, number 70 almost came in there and blocked that one for the Buffaloes. Number 30, Chris Beverly. I'm sorry, number 80, Sammy
We
Williams.
ought to put different numbers on this
Yeah,
fellow.
those 2 guys in the back.
3 and the 8
confused
looks,
me.
gets tucked under their shirts and it looks a lot alike. I'm defending you for last week,
Yeah.
Sid. You know, that really wasn't
That
your
wasn't-
fault.
that wasn't
It's the
my
way he
fault.
was wearing his shirt.
Well, wait,
He
you know,
got his
Sammy,
shirt tucked under his arm.
Sammy's trying to confuse me now. He's trying to walk like
That's right.
Chris. You know,
That's
they both
That's
play
exactly
the
what
game.
it was. It was the way he was walking. That's got to be what it was. This is the way he was running last week.
Number 70, Jerry McGidry, almost blocked that punt.
Oh, nothing.
I tell you what, Buffaloes have not had very much success so far in the second half running the ball. Number 33, Gerald Edwards, ball carrier, but actually lost a yard on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. The ball at the Baker 46-yard line. Number 24, McCray, checks in for number 1, Leachman.
Well, I guess after tonight, we're going to start breaking out our jackets and bringing them with us.
I got mine with me tonight, and I think before this contest
That ain't
is over
mine you
with-
brought?
No. Oh, I tell you what,
Look at it.
that's outstanding effort.
Look at it, look
What
at
can you say?
Oh, block! Woo-hoo-hoo!
I tell you what, that's outstanding.
24.
Number 24.
Ivory McCray threw a beautiful block that time.
Number 24, Ivory McCray.
Boy, his teammates should congratulate him. He put that fella on the ground.
Who is a 155-pound senior.
Come back and threw a
I
fine.
tell you what I like to see, Greg. Number 12 is a guy he threw the block on for Lafayette. Jared Uganian, I don't know how to pronounce that. He's a 170-pound senior. And I tell you what, the first thing he did when he got off the ground after that block was shake Leachman's hand. That shows me what's
What's
something
his
right
name,
there.
Jared what?
I don't know, man. I'm not going to try that. Uganian or whatever. I don't know. Ugogan or whatever. I don't know.
Ben's cousin.
Yeah.
Ben Naziazi.
Yeah, you're not around the radio. Sewell keeps.
First down.
Yeah, first down. Down near the 35-yard line.
First down is plenty, huh?
And they putting it right at the 35. Big number 78. Andre Davis checking in for number 52, Randolph Knight.
Let's take an opportunity to thank Trev Productions under the direction of Mr. Bert Carson, who's been with this program for 8 years. He put this program together 8 years ago and has stayed with us. And said it's just nice working with people like that in the community that spends all their time to be able to bring sports and events like civic events and things to the city to the people at home. So, got a fumble there.
Well, I think Lafayette may have turned it back over.
Yeah.
And they did. Fumble by the Buffaloes.
Doggone it.
But we had something going
See
right
what
there.
happens when you say something nice about Bert? Just when I said something nice about Bert, there goes the phone. I want to thank Cablevision of Baker and Zachary for allowing this ball game to be broadcast into your living room, folks, so you can see these young people.
Well, the first half of this contest, we had absolutely no fumbles, and so far here in the second half of the third quarter, both teams have fumbled, both teams have lost
Somebody
the
better
ball.
get out here. We don't have a defender out on this side. They got a man wide open coming out here for a pass.
Number 71, Brian Keltner, along with number, I think that's going to be number 42, Paul Gautreaux in on the tackle. Pickup of 1 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 9. Well, with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Baker on top by a score of 20-7. Have a comfortable lead, but certainly nothing you want to sit on. Tackle made by number 72 for the Buffaloes.
Bring up third down. That ain't enough for
Tommy McKay. Number 70 checking in. Jeremy Gidry, he's replacing number 71, Brian Keltner, nose guard. Third and 4. Ball out to the 40-yard line. Big third down play here. Need to come up. Good job. Sammy Williams coming in from the safety
held him for a
position.
first down. I mean, they didn't let him get a first down that time.
Number 70, Gidry in on the tackle along. Number 84, Larry Clark. Number 80, Sammy Williams came in like a kamikaze, caught him around the ankles, and the other two defenders polished him off. Number 2, Eric Stevens checking in for number 32, Wayne Spears at cornerback.
They're going to call time. The officials have
They're
a
going
timeout.
to have a measurement here.
I didn't think it was that close.
Even if it's close, I wouldn't be surprised to see Lafayette go for it.
I don't know. Kind of early in the ball game. But they're going to say he got it. Yeah.
First down,
I didn't
Lafayette.
even think it was that close.
First down, Lafayette at the 43-yard line.
Goodness gracious.
Number 70,
Well,
Gidry.
he didn't get nothing that time. They stopped him dead at the line of scrimmage. Fine effort by the defensive interior line of the Buffalo.
Number 70, Jeremy Gidry, 200-pound senior nose guard. That's 2 plays in a row he's been in on.
Where they spot the football. Let's see.
He's been
He ain't made it up there near the 50-yard line. Oh, they got a little penalty going here against the Buffalo.
Yeah, I didn't even see
a
that.
big one, 15 yards it looks like. We're going to have unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct or something. Listen. We got a personal foul. Yep.
Personal foul against the Buffaloes. I don't know who it was on, but that's a costly. Well, let's hope it doesn't cost them any points, but sure gives Lafayette excellent field position. We've had the better of things field position-wise the second half, but it gives them a first and 10 to make a 39.
Look, they're moving the football against the Buffaloes right now.
Tackle made by number 14, Mike McClary. Ball carrier picks up 5 yards on the play. Well, let's say 4 yards. Bring up the second and 6. Number 64 checking in the ball game. That's Darryl Jackson. Should be going in at linebacker. He's replacing number 40, Anthony McCurdy.
I'm glad to see Anthony's back healthy. He was shaking up in that first ball game of the season with a sprained ankle. So I'm glad to see he's back.
Well, Lafayette.
Uh-oh.
We got another 15-yard penalty.
Off the field of play. It's going to be half a distance to the goal. It was after the players had well left the playing field, Sid. And
number 32, Wayne Spears, checking back in, replacing number 2, Eric Stevens. Yeah, that's just no sense in that. I mean, we you know, of course these boys are aggressive. That's what defense is all about, hit somebody.
There he goes. There goes the zebra walking this one off.
And I tell you what,
half a distance to the goal line.
Baker's in control of this ball game, but we got a lot of football left, and we're up by 2 touchdowns, but we certainly don't want to see them put any points on the board.
Well, they're running the ball wide on Baker, and they're successful. They're not getting anything between the tackles. Everything they're getting is outside the ends. They're managing to cut our ends in. We got to get some people out there to break some of that up. Break some of that.
First and 10 on the 13. Tackle made by number 32, Wayne Spears, along with number 77.
See what we're saying? They're doing an excellent job of trapping our ends in, cutting them out so that they can't maintain outside coverage. And once they do that, these guys are springing for 5, 10, 15 yards.
Pick up a 4.
The ends look like they're playing in kind of extra tight or something. They need to move out a little bit.
Fumble! Baker's ball.
Yeah, Baker's ball.
Number 82, Darren Berninger.
Bring it back, Darren. You can't go nowhere with that thing. Bring it back to the house. Or you get a penalty for delay of the ball game. Well, it don't make no difference. They brought him a new football.
Well, somebody laid a good lick up in there in the middle of that line, around where the nose guard should be, and caused the quarterback to cough up the intended handoff, and Baker turns up big defensive play. Number 82, Darren Berninger, covering the fumble. Gives Baker the ball first and 10 on their own 10-yard line, and they dodged the bullet then, Greg.
Folks, I can remember when we played football, Sid Gotro got a delay of the game call while he was running the football. He was so slow, they gave him a delay of the game call.
Pitch back to number 30.
Come on, make the corner.
Turns the corner, gets tripped up, picks up about 3 yards. Number 30 for sure. Chris Beverly, that time he wasn't trying to look like Sammy. He was trying to look like
We got our spotter, Bert Carson, that's making sure we know which ball player is which out there.
I need one. With
My jack of all trades, owner of this corporation. He's the cameraman. He's a spotter, and a know-it-all.
Second 8 for the Buffaloes. Ball on the Buffalo 13-yard line. Pitch back to Beverly. Beverly fights for yardage out to about the 14. He's going to bring up 3rd and 6. I got you. I understand that. Oh, no. He thinks this is the comedy aisle. Yeah. Third down play for Buffaloes. John, you don't have any third down conversion stats, do you?
Oh. There's 5 of it.
I don't know. Let's see.
Unless we move.
Let's see.
I think it was a long count intended to draw
Well, still going to bring up a third down. 5-yard penalty.
He's ready to be third.
Offsides, 3rd and 1. I'd much rather 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 6.
That's right. That was a well-executed play because all the Buffalo State put. I mean, that was a well-executed play because all the Buffalo State put that time, Sid. It was a long count intended to draw them offside. It worked. Good call by the coaches there.
Number 24 checking in. McCray replacing number 1, Leachman. Big third down play here.
We've had 8 punts in the game, so not too good on third down
What
conversion.
are these little things hanging off here that we have these little things?
I don't know, that's something just to annoy us, I think. First down. First down. Who was the ball carrier at the time? Number 33, Gerald Edwards. First down, Buffalo's at the Baker 21-yard line. 14 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Baker on top by a score of 20-7. So far, we've had no score here in the second half of play. All the scoring came in the first half. This will be the last play. Well, they whistling it dead. They must not have got it off in time. That's the end of the third quarter here at Wedge Kyes Stadium. The score Baker 20, Lafayette 7.
Going to still be 1st and 10 when the Buffaloes resume play after they change into the field. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsor, Burger Time. Folks, y'all go by Burger Time at Plank and Myrtle Street. Tell them that you appreciate them supporting Baker High School Athletics. Stop and have a hamburger with those folks. They have one of the best hamburgers in town. Burger Time on Plank Road, Myrtle Street. Want to thank Bert Carson along with Trev Production for bringing you Baker High School Sports, and want to thank Cablevision of Baker and Zachary, who allows us to broadcast this to your living room. I'm Greg Allen along with Sid Gotro, Jay Brown, bringing you exciting Baker High School football 1991. Baker's record coming into tonight's game, regular season, was 2-0. Having beaten the Zachary Broncos, and then coming back the second week, beating the Lafayette Tigers, and they're taking on the the Thibodeau Tigers. They're taking on the Lafayette Lions tonight, leading them by a score of 20-7, starting the fourth quarter of play.
Sewell hands off to number 33, Edwards. Picks up about a yard on the play. He's going to be up 2nd and 9. Sewell keeps the ball, pitches back to number 30, Beverly. Beverly's got some room. Gets out near first down, out to about the 33-yard line.
First
First down. Good. Picks up enough for the first down. Out to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Buffalo.
Got 2 wide out to the left for the Buffalo.
Hand off to Edwards. Edwards loses about a yard. Bring up 2nd and 11.
I'm going to tell you what, Sid, that defensive interior line for Lafayette has done the job. They've got into the backfield of Baker all night long. In fact, on both teams, the yardage made, it seems, has been from the outside. Nothing's been, no yardage hardly has been made from tackle to tackle. Got some third quarter stats here when we get a break in a minute, Sid.
Sewell's going to keep it. He's got some room. Sewell looking awful strong. Takes it out over the 45. Should be enough for a first down for Baker. He's out to the 46-yard line. Here's another Baker first down. I'll tell you what, Gerald Sewell's looked awful strong on that option play.
He really has. He's done a fine job tonight.
Number 24, McCray, checking back in the ball game.
You know what's funny? He looks like he's doing it with such little effort, too. And then he compiles 5 and 10 yard runs when he just looks like he's It just looks easy. He makes it look easy. And you know he's putting 100% effort out, but he just makes it look easy. Gerald So
it's got pressure. Well, I'll tell you what, they didn't really have much time there. It was good defensive secondary. Greg, I got the stats through 3 quarters of play here. Baker in the first downs has 6. Lafayette has 9. Baker has 141 yards rushing to 100 yards for Lafayette. In passing, Baker was completed 2 of 4 passes. Lafayette completed 4 of 10. Baker had 52 yards in the passing department, Lafayette 49. So after 3 quarters of play, total offense for the Buffaloes is 193. Total offense for Lafayette's 149. Baker was penalized 8 times for 75 yards. Lafayette 3 times for 35. Second down and long. Good.
Perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch is right, John Brown.
So waited on the option play until he got in trouble. His pitch man was right in the right position. He pitched out to Chris Beverly.
Number 30, Chris Beverly. Brings up third down. I think it was number 30.
It was.
In the punting department, Baker punted 4 times through 3 quarters for 36 yards average. Lafayette punted 4 times for a 34-yard average. Baker had 1 fumble and lost that. Lafayette has had 2 fumbles and lost that. Third down play for the Buffaloes, 3rd and 4. Uh-oh.
Come on, go the other way. Let's go the other way.
Nah, this isn't going to turn out too good.
No.
I tell you what, it did look for a second like he would be able to pull it out.
Well, he cut back in instead of trying to go on around that man. He could have beat him. He's swift of foot, and he's kind of fast too. See?
Brings up a 4th down and 8. 4th and 8 for the Buffaloes. Ball back on the Baker 47-yard line.
8 minutes and 20 seconds with the clock running. 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game. 4th quarter of play. Kelly Walls back to punt for the Buffaloes, number 11. He did a fine job punting so far. Oh, he gets a nice one away. Again, good hang time.
Going down to the 20-yard line.
He did his job again. Last time you get to the 20-yard line, the punter's done his job.
Lafayette will take over 1st and 10 on their 20. So far here in the second half, neither team been able to score. Lafayette has come closest to scoring.
Let's talk about the punt game. Kelly Walls hanging that football up in the air, leaving it in the air long enough to where these guys can't receive the football and there's no return. And anytime a punter can do that, he can keep the ball in the air to where they don't get a return, then he's doing his job. Plus, he's getting the distance. A good hang time, he's getting the distance. Kelly Wall, number 11.
Well, 5 punts and no returns on any of them. Good pass, excellent reception. Good yardage on a play. Picks up about
Wayne Spears that time. It looked like he was trying to get in there and make an interception instead of waiting for the receiver. Let's just misjudge the ball a little bit.
Pickup of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. The ball at the Lafayette 29-yard line. Anthony McCurdy coming out of the ball game. Number 64, Darrell Jackson, back in to replace him at linebacker. Oh. Ball carrier picks up enough for first down, but he's hit there by a whole host of Buffaloes. Number 42, Paul Gocho. Number 82, Darren Berninger. Both in on the stop. We got number 77, Ken Hilton, checking in. Number 46, Manuel Hickman, checking in the ball game.
Number 4 going in the ball game, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the first time he's been in tonight. He's in a safety position. That's McFarland. Well,
yeah, number 4 is Elias McFarland.
Number 22, John Brown, in on tackle, along with number 84, Larry Clark. Ball carrier picks up 3 yards to bring up 2nd and 7. Ball at the Lafayette 35-yard line. 6:40 left to go in the contest. Baker's on top by a score of 20-7.
Beautiful night for football, folks, here at Wedge Kyes Stadium in downtown Baker, Louisiana, metropolitan city, East Baton Rouge Parish. Uh-oh, he's in trouble and he's rolling out there.
I tell you what, I thought they had him down. Number 14, McClary, checking in for number 4, McFarland. Ball carrier picks up about 3 yards. We'll give him 2 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Hickman checking out for the Buffaloes. Number 70, Gidry.
How many players we got here?
Yeah, we were short one. Hickman came out.
10, 11. Now we got 11. Yeah.
Number 70, Jeremy Gidry checking in the nose guard. Pass out here to the side. He's got a man wide open.
We got a foot race.
I don't think anybody ever picked him up.
Never did. I'm going to tell you what, Sid. We've been watching it all night. I'm listening to the people in the stands hollering. When they got a wide out, nobody's out there on them sometimes, even though the play's not intended to go there. You don't notice it because they're not throwing to the people, but a lot of times we don't look like we have anybody covering those wide out men like they're supposed to be. At that time, it just so happened the play was designed to throw to him.
Well, that was a 3rd down and 4, and I took the ball all the way down to the Baker 25.
Missed assignment there, sure enough.
All the way down to the Baker 25-yard line with Lafayette. I have 1st and 10. Baker 25-yard line with 6:15 left to go in the contest.
Hey, there's a lot of time left in this ball game with 6:15. If these guys strike real quick, get in there, then we're talking about a 6-point ball game possibly. Well, anything can happen. We know what happens in 29 seconds, don't we?
Well, as you say, 20-7 is a comfortable lead, but it's certainly nothing you can sit on for one half of football.
Hell yeah, old Bird now. I'm glad we got a comedian up here with us. Without Bird Carson, folks, this would be a dull booth. 50,000 comedians out of a job, and he thinks he's funny. 50,000 comedians out of a job, he's trying to be funny.
Well, Lafayette had an injured player on that play being helped off the field. That's number 20. That was a young man that caught the pass. He's not listed in our program, so we can't give you his name. 21's the closest thing I have to 20. There's no 19.
Well, he must not be hurt.
He might not even be out there.
No, he's gone.
It might be a mirage. First and 10 for Lafayette on the Baker 25-yard line. 6:15.
Nobody home.
Receiver went the wrong way that time.
Nobody home.
Pass incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
It's down the wrong number that time, or either nobody was home, huh? That's the... He threw that ball away. Arsenio Carson over here.
Yeah.
That was the post route. The post route, not the flag route.
Second down and 10.
Come on wide again. Boy, they're doing that all night long.
Number 32, Wayne Spears in on the tackle.
5, 6, 10 yards.
Along with number 70, Jeremy Gidry. They pick up good yards on the play. Close to a 1st down. Bring up 3rd and 1. Ball down to about the 16-yard line. So a 3rd and 1. The ball on the 16-yard line. This is 2-down territory.
Whoa, drop the ball. Baker ball. Go get it.
Lafayette got it back. There was a fumble on the play, but Lafayette gets it back.
They lost some valuable yardage, though. And a down.
They bring up 4th down. They lost 2 yards on a play. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Ball back out on about the 17-yard line. 5:06 left to go in the contest. Baker's on top by a score of 27, but Lafayette down deep in Baker territory, but it was 4th down and 3. This is a big play here. Lafayette has any chance. Uh-oh.
Well, I think they pulled what the Buffaloes pulled a while ago, and maybe it worked for them. pull them off sides. That's going to be a first down if it's a 5-yard penalty against Baker.
Yeah, that's going to be another little Baker boo-boo, and we got a first down.
None of the officials seem to think that Lafayette moved, so it's a good play call by the coaching staff of Lafayette Lions.
Well, Baker had them on a 4th and 3. Now it's a 1st and 10. The ball on the Baker 14-yard line. Lafayette, if they have any chance at all of trying to win this ball game, desperately needs to put this in the end zone. Good defense. Number 22, John Brown, in on the tackle, along with number 70, Jeremy Guidry, and it looks like number 32, Wayne Spears, was in on the tackle. Number 35, McNeely's checking in the ball game for number 14, McClary.
Michael McClary coming out, kind of speedy.
Number 77, Big Ken Hilton putting pressure on the quarterback. Pass incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 7.